Hey everybody, welcome to the Underachievers Podcast. I'm Big Nasty, youtube.com/Big Nasty Films. This man here is the Habitual Pixels.
youtube.com/Habitual Pixels. That's where you can find everything I've done. What are we doing here today? Is this the Underachievers?
This is the Underachievers. We're not doing much. We're pretty much just shooting the shit, talking about nothing, because this is the podcast about nothing.
That's right. That was an excellent radio style intro.
You like that? Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
The Underachievers Podcast, brought to you by nothing.
Fremulon. No,
Yeah.
that's a real company, so I can't claim that. I
Brought
wish.
to you by Omnicorp.
Omnicorp. There we go.
Yes, this is the podcast where we talk about nothing.
RoboCops.
If you like what we do, leave us a comment, a question, a response to any one of the questions that we ask or talk about. Interaction with our audience is always encouraged. You guys seem to enjoy what we're doing, so leave us a comment, good or bad.
And if you don't like it, then fuck off.
Yeah,
Go somewhere else.
There you go. Let's kick it off with a Would You Rather, because that's a fun way to start the day.
It always makes for a good, entertaining laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what life's about, you know? You gotta laugh. It's always good to stop and just
All right,
giggle at the roses.
I found a good one. Would you rather...
I could tell from your squeal.
I know. Sorry, I got a little girly there. It's probably not that good. Would you rather be deaf or be Amish? Not bad, right? Not bad.
If I'm deaf, I lose a sense and probably a far...
Yeah, you lose your ability to communicate as well. So.
Yeah, but I feel like I lose far more.
Being Amish?
No, being deaf, because I feel like if you're deaf, you know, not only do you have no sense of sound, but I feel like you're not capable of doing a lot of things because you can't work in a warehouse. You're never going to hear that forklift.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear the beep, 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 beep.
Hell,
You don't hear that.
Hell, you work at McDonald's, you don't hear the fries need to come out of the deep fryer.
It's probably a very similar beep, beep, beep,
You got burnt fries, and no one's paying your ass for burnt fries.
Everything beeps, so I hope everybody appreciates my beeps.
I fucking hate beeping in kitchens. It's the worst.
That could be a new book, just like everyone poops or whatever, or everybody poops. Everything beeps.
Everything beeps now. Your cell phone, cars when they back up, when French fries need to come up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. If you're Amish, you just gain a far greater grasp of some very good skills such as carpentry,
Well, yeah, you do argue a good
framing,
point. Barn raising, I believe.
bricklaying. I suppose if they use bricks, I don't know. Do they use brick and mortar?
Butter churning.
Yeah, you can learn butter churning. You learn how to
Various
milk a cow, various other farm tasks, all sorts of very useful things.
Things that involve horses and buggies. Actually, you make a good point. I'd rather
if you could drive a horse and buggy, I feel like you can drive anything.
Mm-hmm. The Amish people, don't get me wrong, they are stuck generations behind us, but better than being deaf. That's the moral of the story, kids.
Met the hammer.
Well then, here's another one. Would you rather would you rather pull off a toenail with a pair of pliers, not a dead toenail, a fresh one, or pull out a tooth with a pair of pliers?
I would actually rather pull out a tooth because I really got one that's fucking bugging me, and I was actually going to ask if you would help me with that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was thinking.
You want me to rip a tooth out of your mouth?
Yeah, it's bugging me. It's this one right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's bugging the shit out of me. I feel like I got like a hole in it, like I got a cavity or a filling there, but I feel like I might have punctured it, and it really hurts. So I feel like we'll just get some pliers
and just yank that bitch out.
Yeah, yank that motherfucker out.
Is that a molar too? Ooh.
I believe so.
Like one of the bigger ones at the back.
Yeah.
That would hurt. The pain would be immense on either one of these, I think. If you want me to rip your tooth out of your skull, that's something we could talk about, maybe.
It sounds like it could be a fun day. We could make an afternoon of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, expect YouTube videos of that for sure.
Go for ice cream after, because I'm sure that'd be hurting.
Ice cream and fried chicken for this guy.
I love ice cream and fried chicken. That'd be delicious.
Yeah, but on a freshly pulled tooth, your mouth is just filled with blood. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Tasty.
I'm gonna warn you. There'd be a lot of blood. A lot of blood.
Oh yeah, there would be a lot of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I didn't like how it felt. Because then I'd probably spaz out like a maniac.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd be graceful about it. We'd probably have to involve whiskey in some capacity to on both your part and mine.
I'm just kidding, you psychopath. I don't want you to pull my goddamn tooth out.
Okay, well,
I love that you were entertaining the idea, though. Thank you.
I was just seeing how far you would go with it.
I appreciate the gesture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another would you rather?
Sure.
Would you rather be the first to climb Mount Everest or be the first to the moon? If you could be the first one to conquer either one of those.
I'd rather be the first to the moon.
Same, easily.
But I don't see how that's even a question. Who the fuck wants to climb Mount Everest?
It'd be rad, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but you actually have to do a lot of work. You're just riding a spaceship. Well, I'm sure it's tough, but, you know.
I'm sure it's plenty of work in itself.
What you call it? The G-force? Is that what it is? Yeah.
The Sandra Bullock effect.
You know, like fucking that shit pressing back on you?
Yeah.
That'd be tough, but aside from that, that'd be, you know, fun as hell. Whereas a fucking Mount Everest, you gotta climb that shit yourself.
If someone would just, like, put me on top of Mount Everest, I'd
exactly,
be all right with that. I'd look around and be like, this is awesome.
I'll be safely placed on top of Mount Everest over the moon, then sure.
No, the moon, nothing would compare to that, I don't think.
I feel like I'd be safer if I was on Mount Everest, but safely dropped off on Mount Everest than taking a space shuttle to the moon.
Mm-hmm. Somehow strapping yourself to a giant rocket is safer than climbing the world's tallest mountain.
I feel like that has to come into the conversation, though, because how do you separate whether or not you're, you know, flying in a space shuttle, or if you're safely dropped atop Mount Everest? If you have to climb Mount Everest, then I see your point. Why the hell would you do that? Let's just fly to the moon.
Yeah, the question's very
fly
vague.
me to the moon.
Let me float among the stars. Yeah. Would you lose your genitalia or lose your dominant hand?
Lose my dominant hand.
Yep, I can become a lefty. No brainer. Next.
That was quick. That was a quick one.
Sorry, I don't mean to do this many would you rathers in a row, but these just keep getting weirder and weirder. Would you rather have no hands or have a naked fat guy stalking you at all times throughout the day?
Ooh. That one is a conundrum.
I thought I had seen every would you rather on this site. I was gravely mistaken.
That is quite the conundrum, sir. That is hard. That is a tough decision.
Because that naked fat guy would ruin everything for you.
He would ruin pretty much everything.
It would be a real burden on your life, I'm thinking. Job interviews, funerals, weddings.
Who's that naked fat guy? I have no idea, but I see him everywhere.
Yep, exactly. Everywhere fucking Cody is naked fat guy, just like 10 feet behind him. It's the darkest.
And it's not me, so it's weird.
Yeah.
If I was just the naked fat guy, then, you know, things would be okay. I'd still go to job interviews. I'd probably still get the job, you know.
Nope, this
very secure in that, but
it explicitly says naked fat guy.
Has to be a random. Okay,
stalking you at all times.
Like I can't stalk myself. Like I can't just constantly threaten myself in the mirror.
No, I mean you could if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with the no hands dance.
I think you're probably right there. I mean, having no hands would suck, but that naked fat guy would just be it'd just be a real burden on your life.
If you have no hands, I mean, hopefully you could get like some sort of disability check from this. We can maybe get a job at some sort of factory and lose the hands that way instead of having to just cut them off and get no money.
Yeah, you can answer phones without hands. You can do stuff.
Yeah, but you can no longer knead dough.
It's funny how that's the first one you jump to. It's like, fuck, I can't knead dough anymore.
I can't make pizzas.
My fucking bread is all rising out of control.
The only people on the face of the planet that eat more pizza than me are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, my friend. I'm probably going to die of a heart attack by 32 or 33, but it's been a hell of a ride.
You're gonna enjoy every moment of that roller coaster.
Fucking coughing up pepperoni to my dying days.
The roller coaster that just plummets into a pool of cheese.
Oh, that'd be...
All right, let's... do you want to do the Star Wars inappropriate movie question?
I think we should. I think that was a very valid question for this sort of format.
Here's the question. What typically serious movie, for example, a Schindler's List,
lack of format,
a Green Mile, a Saving Private Ryan, something of a serious nature, would you like to have?
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane.
Even. Which
one of these movies would you like to have the cast entirely replaced with the cast of Star Wars? Huh? Not bad. The immediate 12 Years a Slave. Let's just throw that one out there.
That would be awesome.
Oh my god, and you have fucking Palpatine as Fassbender's character,
Lando Calrissian would be, would you buy a Decafor? I don't know his name. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Princess.
I always get his name wrong. I apologize. He's a fantastic actor.
Oh, he is. He's great.
But yeah, no, they could have Lando Calrissian be that role. It'd be awesome.
I feel like we should switch movies.
No, Princess Leia would play the part of the Fassbender's wife.
Oh yeah, one of the most wretched women in recent movie history. That guy's wife. Oh yeah. Wow. I feel like we should switch movie topics before this gets too weird. What's another classic movie that we could replace with Star Wars?
Well, as much as I hated it, it sure would be funny. How about we throw in Forrest Gump?
Oh, jeez. So Luke is clearly Forrest then.
Luke is Forrest. Princess Leia is
Jen A. or his mom.
I'm just glad you said no. Princess Leia is definitely Jen A. But I love that you said it like that. You do it much better than I do. But no, that would definitely be Princess Leia. I think his mom. His mom could be... Who could his mom be? His mom would be the aunt.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's his mom. There you go.
Yeah. I think Lieutenant Dan would have to be Han Solo.
Yep, definitely.
And
Lieutenant Dan is Han Solo. He's just a very bitter... He's Han Solo after losing something.
The Vietnam War, specifically.
Yeah. Well, his legs.
Yes, and the Vietnam War. Oh yeah. Would Bubba beat Chewbacca then? Maybe R2?
That's racist, dude.
I know, that's what I was trying to get around. I'm sure.
Yeah, no, but you're right. No, I think he would be Chewbacca.
Mm-hmm.
Or would Lieutenant Dan be Yoda?
Might be onto something there.
Yeah. A little bit of fucking his subversive mind tricks of how he trains you and teaches you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Then Bubba would have to be Obi-Wan because he sacrifices himself for Luke.
Okay.
And then Forrest Gump, a.k.a. Luke Skywalker, makes all the shrimp money. And everyone's happy. One less thing to worry about.
Well, then who the hell is going to be Darth?
I immediately thought of something completely inappropriate, but what about the kids that were chasing him when he was a kid? It was more like the Tusken Raiders, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually perfect. I like that. Yeah, we just don't have anybody for Darth Vader in it, but I think we're good.
I was gonna say, yeah, who could be Life? Life is Darth Vader. Forrest Gump just has
just cuts his goddamn arm off every day. His legs in this fucking movie. In the beginning, anyways.
Darth is every person he's talking to on that bench.
There you go. I like that. You're thinking now.
Yeah, this is what it's all about.
You got the wheels a turning.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one. Let's go even better. Let's say The Sound of Music.
Oh shit. I don't remember a lot of the actors and actresses' names.
Instead of kids, it could just be stormtroopers.
Yeah, that's true. That's a given.
Darth Vader singing songs with them and dancing around.
And now I'm just picturing Darth Vader like dancing through that field of flowers. That would be awesome. So you're saying Julie Andrews is is Darth Vader.
Yeah, Julie Andrews is Darth Vader.
Okay. Who would Christopher Plummer be then? That fucking smiley bastard.
Christopher Plummer is Senator Palpatine.
You're right, he totally is. What was I even thinking? I don't even remember anybody else that was in this damn movie.
Oh, sorry, Emperor Palpatine. I forgot that isn't the shitty movies. Yeah. I don't know why I said Senator. My bad. I apologize to anybody who heard that.
Yeah, apologies to anyone who didn't see the Emperor Palpatine becoming the Sith Lord.
Really?
I can't remember too many other characters from Sound of Music. I got Eleanor Parker,
it would just be them two and Stormtroopers. That's all you need. That's it.
Yeah. Actually, that's YouTube gold right there. Just them dancing through a field.
Yeah, how about the Wizard of Oz? Luke is Dorothy.
Luke is Dorothy.
Obi-Wan is the Tin Man because he got no heart.
Yep. I would say Han might...
That's ignoring the blaringly obvious choice of Darth Vader as the Tin Man, but...
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's...
Darth Vader's the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, he's got to be with Stormtroopers being his little flying monkeys.
Wicked Witch of the East? Which one's the one that's alive? I don't know. I don't know.
I thought it was the West in the original, and it was somebody else in...
The East? Is the West the one that's dead?
Wicked Witch of the East? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Either way. The Wicked Witch. There we go.
I think...
the flying monkeys would be Stormtroopers.
I was going to say Han Solo is the lion, but what about Lando? Because Lando's a little bitch.
Yeah. Lando would be the lion. And
he's got no courage.
Yeah, and Han would be the Scarecrow because he's got no brain. That's how he gets his ass fucking frozen.
I was gonna say C-3PO is the Scarecrow.
C-3PO. No. C-3PO would be part of the Lollipop Guild.
There you go. I just mean because C-3PO is arguably one of the worst characters in sci-fi history.
Oh, arguably.
I hate C-3PO. Even though he knows over 6,000 different dialects, he is fucking useless.
You'd think he'd be more useful.
He's not. He's useless to... He's a translator robot. That's all he is. R2-D2 has like 1,000 different functions, like from like hacking shit to zappers, jetpacks.
And all he does is say beep 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 beep, and then like
emergency lightsaber dispenser in the back there.
Yeah. Which is always very fucking handy.
Oh, it is. And all C-3PO does is translate. It's like, he says he does not like you. Thanks, C-3PO. Thanks.
I kind of got that from him pointing the gun at my balls.
Yeah. I kind of got that. He's Jabba the fucking Hutt. This is bad news.
Oh,
good old Jabba.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah. Shall we move on from Star Wars?
I think we shall move on. We've been on that for a while, haven't we?
That was a fun topic.
I'm also playing with tape.
Oh, nice. Here's a weird one. Would you rather laugh uncontrollably at insurance commercials or become wildly aroused at car commercials?
I already do both.
Okay, next question. I'm gonna pick the car commercials because of obvious reasons. These are some really strange questions. If you had a mutation of choice, would you rather have an extra eye or an extra limb? You get 3 eyes, or a third eye, or a third arm, or foot. I guess penis if you really want. Ear. Add an extra ear.
You could make a killing in the porno business if you had 2 dicks.
It says, it says extra limb. I don't know what really qualifies as a limb. Am I right, ladies? No, I'm kidding. It's an arm or a leg. That's all you get. Ladies.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm gonna have to pick the eyeball because I would want it on the back of my head.
Like I have.
Yeah, only a real one that's like sensor. All of a sudden I got owl vision. I can see almost 360 degrees.
Yes, I just have a tattoo of an eyeball on the back of my head.
Still badass. Don't get me wrong. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with that.
I'm gonna go with an eye too, just because clearly I already have the spot where it would be. So might as well.
Would you
Not
rather
to
be...
mention, how creepy would that be? A fucking eye in the back of your head actually just...
Oh, yeah, it'd be like...
It'd make that noise. It'd be,
it would be like...
it'd be all gross and shit.
Oh, yeah. Men in Black comes to mind. Just like the weird, gross aliens and that. Would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes or be stuck in a cage with a rabid raccoon for 20 seconds?
Rabid raccoon. I'll take my chances.
Yeah? I'm gonna have to agree with you. I could probably kill the raccoon.
I'm gonna try and punch it in the face, and hopefully that hurts it. I'll just try and knock it out of the air and strangle it to death.
Now, kids, I don't promote violence against animals in any sort, but if it's me versus a raccoon, it's gotta be the raccoon. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just the way she goes. On the other hand, if it's me sucking a hobo's toe, that's just the...
Oh, that turns my stomach.
That's terrible.
Oh, that's terrifying.
All right, one more before we pick another random.
That's one of the scariest things I've ever heard in my life. Who wants to suck a hobo's toe?
Would you rather be a member of NSYNC or the Village People?
NSYNC, are you kidding me? Village People were openly gay. They got tons of ass, and I don't mean female. NSYNC, only one member is gay, and they got tons of ass, and I do mean female.
They all got ass. Even Lance, he got some ass. Everyone got ass. I'm gonna have to agree with you because Village People were a one-hit wonder.
Not to mention, I would have kept close with Justin. You know, been like, "Yo, bro, like, just let me do some backup vocals, or
let me make some beats.
I can dance.
You know, you need somebody to bring you coffee? I'll bring you coffee, JT.
I will suck your dick. Just give me a job."
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's a no-brainer because fuck the Village People. And that's not being homophobic, they just make bad music.
And I don't actually want to suck Justin Timberlake's dick. I feel like that was kind of taken into account.
If
he's gonna give me like a shit ton of money?
Yeah, what if it's a guaranteed $100,000 a year position as JT Cox?
It'd be like that. It'd be like,
Justin, no, I don't want to bring sexy back.
No.
I don't want to bring sexy back.
Go back and be so.
Oh my god. Oh, lordy.
Yeah.
Here's one that's kind of topical. What's the worst thing you've ever said to a potential / current employer? What's the worst thing you've ever said to your boss?
Worst thing I've ever said to a boss.
This is a tough one.
Oh, I didn't mean to start punching that guy outside in the face. I was just really drunk.
Nice. I don't even need context on that story. That's a good one. I'm trying to think. I've had many problems with bosses in my life, but I'm trying to think of one that stands out. I don't know. The only one that comes to mind is the things I say to my recent boss. I recently commented, "You give me heartburn because he made my blood. He just is so nervous when he works that he makes me nervous by being around him." I called him a fucking head case a couple of days before that. I don't know, just little ones here and there. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the bad ones. Definitely told a manager to shut the fuck up when I was calling board one night.
I've said that before too.
Anyone who's not familiar with calling board at a restaurant, you're in control of the orders. You're basically the director of the kitchen, making sure everything comes together. And it's a stressful bullshit job and not at all worth minimum wage, which is what they give most people that do it.
I dropped a C-bomb on one of the female managers at Montana's.
Ooh, there you go.
Said she was a big old fat hairy C-bomb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I can't think of any too many. I've just been a shitty employee. I've never really said shitty things.
So I was usually a decent employee. I just said shitty things.
Well, there you go. It takes different strokes to run the world.
Different strokes. Sorry. I was stuck in my head for a minute.
What is the creepiest thing to whisper in someone's ear while giving them a hug? Hail Hydra.
That's the most appropriate thing to whisper in somebody's ear while giving them a hug.
Nowadays it is, yeah.
The creepiest thing to whisper in somebody's ear. Oh, I know. You've got something in your teeth.
That's a good one.
Even worse, you've got something in your pants.
I'm right behind you. I'm literally inside you. Yep.
This funeral was fun.
It's like, here's one. Here's one of the top rated answers from Reddit. I guess you use a different detergent for your panties. Ooh, that's creepy. Okay, let's move along before we get too weird.
Too weird.
Oh, God. Would you rather have a world full of dedicated atheists or dedicated Christians?
Dedicated atheists.
Yeah, but I agree with you. Like, it's no contest. Atheism.
We've tried a world of dedicated Christians. It did not work.
I get it. People were persecuted en masse. But I have a problem with atheists that are too like uppity and shove it down your throat kind of stuff. But still, that pales in comparison to the awful things Christianity has done. And I mean no offense to Christians specifically. I mean offense to your religion. That is all.
You too, Catholics. Take notice.
I have a problem with most religions. I would mix and match if I had to do any one. Which apparently that's not a thing.
Yeah, so fuck you, Buddhists.
You
can't say that. You can't say that about the Jews, though. It's way worse if you say that about Jews. Have you ever noticed that? Doesn't that seem weird?
Yeah.
If you're like, oh fuck this Christian asshole, as if you're like fucking Jew, that's way worse.
That is an interesting point. Jewish religion is like the only religion that's also a race, if you will.
I made you a tape box.
Oh, thank you. You can put your weed in it.
You're welcome.
This is 18th century handcrafted mahogany.
What?
And you can put your weed in it. Alright, let's find another weird one. Would you rather eat nothing but dog food or cat food? There you go.
I don't know. That's a hard decision. I'm going to assume that cats maybe eat better because they live longer.
I was going to agree with you, and I was just going to say they seem to be more picky about what they mow down on. My dog will eat any fucking
Are we
shit.
talking dry food or wet food?
Yeah,
what are my options here?
Let's go wet food. For some reason, wet food just seems better than dry food.
Well,
eating a handful of dry cat food would just be like, it would be so dry and miserable.
In that case, I'm going to go dog food. Because I've seen some actual chunks of like meat in dog food, but I've never seen that in cat food.
Oh, don't get me wrong, both would be awful, but who knows what we're feeding our animals, to be quite honest.
I eat Taco Bell, and I figure it's probably about the same, so.
Yeah, I think they're neck and neck. And, well, that's a fun thing. Let's find another...
Not to mention my love affair with Arby's. Oh, beef and cheddar.
Would you like to talk about Arby's for a bit?
I think we should talk about Arby's. Arby's right now has a deal where it's 2 beef and cheddars for $6. Come on in and grab one of those, and how about some curly fries, perhaps some matzo sticks. They're very delicious. And don't forget to wash it down with a nice cold drink.
This episode has been brought to you by Curly Fries. Not Arby's, just the curly fries.
I don't care. For some reason, people don't like Arby's. I love Arby's.
I enjoy Arby's as well. I don't think it's...
And 2 fucking beef and cheddars for $6. Come on now. That's amazing.
Is that the combo? Or
up here in Canada.
Yeah, up here in Canada, where a Big Mac meal costs the better part of $10. It's bullshit. We need some American prices for
most fast food here costs $10 or more.
Yeah, you're not gonna... To get a good meal at fast food, like to be full, it's about $10. Where it used to be, maybe not even used to be. It seems like it used to be $5. Or there used to be more like value menus and shit like that.
Yeah. Or our value menus, I think the deal's still like $7 or $8.
Yeah. Taco Bell remains one of the only constants. You can get pounds of food for $10.
Which is delicious.
You will be full as fuck for $10.
Deliciously evil.
Yes. All right, here's a question. What's your top 3 fast food restaurants? And this is Canada, for anyone who's watching from the States. Things are a little different, but we got the basis here.
I'm going Taco Bell.
Same, I agree. Taco Bell, number 1.
Arby's. And I have to go with McDicks.
Yeah. I'm going to go Taco Bell. Harvey's is the second. Harvey's makes a good burger, I think. And no, you're right. Probably Arby's. Arby's is 3 for me. Those are my top favorites.
Did you say Harvey's makes a good burger?
Yeah.
But they don't make it a beautiful thing?
Sure. They make it whatever. They got good pickles, and I'm pro pickle.
Yeah.
They also
what
have
what about McDicks? You don't like Mickey D's?
It's okay.
The Mac Donnies?
The Big Mac is a good sandwich. I am definitely a fan of a Big Mac every now and again.
I'm a big fan of you calling it a sandwich instead of a sandwich.
I always call sandwiches, because it's humorous to me.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. And we can make sandwiches.
Yeah, buddy. Tape ball rolling around. That's how I do. I believe that I have what's known as ADHD.
So do I. That's why we do this podcast, where we talk.
The doctors seem not so concerned about it.
We talk about nothing in rapid succession. Trying to find a good one. Would you rather have your face on the $1 bill or the $100 bill?
The $100 bill. Ballin'.
Well, yes, that is more balling, as one would say. There's more singles out there. You get more recognition.
Oh, not to mention, I'm the one that gets thrown at strippers. Yep,
yeah,
single.
there you go. You're the one who gets traded for drugs and strippers and fun things like that. And
nice, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the $1 bill.
I'm gonna go with the $1 bill.
Make it rain.
I'm gonna go ahead and that's the AR-15 target when I was shooting.
Oh wow, zombie mess.
Zombie mess. Fucked him up in the body. I missed his goddamn head though.
I thought one of those holes in his ear was a bullet.
Let's just say it is. Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Got him there.
Yeah. Guns are fun.
I got a nice grouping on my first clip of 10. I ended up getting 7 right in the body on the inside, but it was dragging left, so I gave up.
Okay. Would you rather be chased by 100 rabid squirrels through a flat, open plain, so they got lots of maneuverability, or go down a 200-foot slide completely made out of ice headfirst with no shirt on? I am not making these up, people. This is a website. This is awesome.
I'm a hairy-chested guy, so I don't think I would enjoy going down that slide very much.
No.
I think I'm going to go ahead and take the even ground with the squirrels, because if it's a flat ground, they got some maneuverability, yes, but they do not have anything to climb. So if I start jumping fucking Super Mario Brothers style, I'm a Koopa Trooper those bitches.
Just boing, boing,
Just
boing, 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 boing.
Yeah, it'd be more like that noise, just splat, splat.
Mm-hmm. How many does it say? 100? I could probably take out 20 squirrels before they get me down, easily. And then, start whipping. I think I could.
Yeah, even if you just grab their head, just snap, throw it, you know what I mean? Fucking
where I feel
done with your day.
I feel the slide you'd probably have permanent skin rash, burn kind of things going on. My guess is what would happen.
That would rip your fucking skin off.
Yeah, it would just peel the front of you like a like a banana,
Like a banana in pajamas. We're coming down this.
That'd be horrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the squirrels because I can fight squirrels.
Squirrels.
This is quality podcasting right here, folks.
Squirrels for this guy. Mm-hmm. I fucked up this zombie rat. Oh, he's not a squirrel. He's a rat. Never mind. They're tree rats, though.
Would you rather kill one person you know or 3 strangers?
Can I do both?
No, gotta pick one or the other. You're forced to kill 3 strangers or one person you know.
So it's only one. It's one person, but I get away with it, right?
Yeah,
that's what
sure.
We're gonna go ahead and assume this, or
yes.
So one and get away with it that you know, or 3 and get away with it Or sorry, 3 you don't know and get away
Yeah,
with
let's
it. Okay.
let's just take out the law completely. You're forced to kill someone, and hypothetically, you don't want to do it because murder is bad. Kids, don't you let the video games get to you, but you have to do it. So do you
Not
kill?
like you've gotten to me.
Video games have made me a quality member of society.
They made me a killer.
No, that's nonsense. I'm gonna have to go with 3 strangers, I think.
I'm going to go with someone I know. Because I
Yeah.
feel like, there's some opportunities there. And I feel like once you do it, you'd feel
You're
more,
right.
you feel far more devious. Say you're at a party, everybody's just like, "Oh, what happened to Jerry?" You're like, "Oh, I don't know. He went on a fishing trip. He never came back. Poor guy." Just smoking a cigar.
Yeah, you don't want to go down that rad there.
There's more enjoyment in that. You get to relive it every day.
Damn.
I think I'm on the path of a serial killer here, aren't I?
Hey, no worries. Just make sure you direct it like Dexter, and you'll be fine for at least 6 to 7 seasons.
Yeah. Nice. I like it.
Because it just says kill one person you know. It doesn't say like one person in your family or like a loved one or anything.
I know.
You just have to
the
know
person.
them.
I already know the person I'm killing.
Okay, fair enough. We're 3 strangers. I might feel a little bit of guilt in there somewhere, but if I had to, right? Strangers be strangers. It's just like the squirrels, right?
The one thing is, though, you could do it Saw style and try different things out, see what you like, see what your niche is.
Oh, damn, yeah, you could get creative.
Do I like setting people on fire? Do I like stabbing people?
Am I a hammer kind of guy?
Exactly.
Yeah. Am I a, drill into their skull like Jeffrey Dahmer's kind of weirdo? It takes different strokes, folks. That's what we're getting at. It takes different strokes to move the world. And
it takes different strokes. Takes different strokes, sorry.
All right. Well, here's a fast food question. If you were forced to eat one of the 2 following things, which would you pick? 50 chicken McNuggets or 6 Big Macs?
50 chicken McNuggets.
Yeah, that's a lot of chicken McNuggets, dude.
I literally, after this podcast, I'm probably going to go get 50 chicken McNuggets.
50?
50.
That's like $38 worth of chicken nuggets.
That's fine. I love chicken nuggets.
Yeah, fair enough.
Give me some barbecue sauce. Yeah.
Actually, I'd rather like puke getting through the 50 nuggets than the 6 Big Macs because there's a lot of like bread and sauce and stuff up in there. With the chicken nuggets, I feel like I'd get through at least 30 of them before I start hating my life with passion. Big Macs,
that's not that many.
I eat the 2 Big Macs from time to time. That I can do, but I think by the 3rd Big Mac, I'm just like the saddest motherfucker in the world.
See, I don't eat Big Macs. No. Quarter pounder with cheese.
Quarter pounder is a fine sandwich too. I've just always been partial to the Big
Mac.
Mac.
It's not a sandwich. It's a hamburger.
It's a sandwich.
No, it's a cheeseburger. In fact,
it's pronounced sandwich. Sandwiches.
It's pronounced burger.
Oh, okay. I've been gravely mistaken for most of my life. Well, do you have any topics you'd like to throw out?
Unless they're not actually burgers, maybe they do call them sandwiches because they're not actually burgers.
To anyone still listening at this point, do you prefer burgers or sandwiches? Let me know in the comments below. Would you like to briefly chat about what we've been watching these days?
Sure, Shameless Season 4. Make sure to check it out.
Do a little TV talk real quick. Shameless is a great show. I don't think it's been seen by enough people. I'm not caught up on it, though, so we can't get too far into that. But,
I'm on Season 4, so plug your ears.
Spoiler alert. It's one of the most brutal, dark comedies I've ever seen, I think.
Ian comes back from the army after going AWOL.
That's your...
What is that?
What a goofy-ass ringtone you got over there.
I'm just going to go ahead and answer this round. Hello? Hey, how's it going?
Put her on speakerphone. She's now on the podcast.
Sorry, what was that?
I just got done work. I'm heading home. Do you need everything?
Yeah, could you grab maybe some pop and
50 McNuggets.
50 chicken McNuggets?
What?
Would you grab me like 50 chicken McNuggets?
No. Who's with you?
Nobody.
Yeah, right. I know somebody's with you. You wouldn't be trying to be funny on the phone.
I'm not. I just want 50 chicken McNuggets.
No, we're having chicken nachos.
Well, if you get me 50 chicken McNuggets, I'll love you like way more than I do already.
Hi, Derek.
Derek's not here.
Somebody's there.
Nobody's here.
Yeah, you were talking to someone when you answered the phone at first, so I'm not a retard.
Oh, okay. That's not politically correct, though, to say a retard. Just so you know.
Yeah, you want pop? I'm gonna go get a ride. So.
All right. Love you.
Yeah, pop?
Yes, please. Love you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye. She knew what was going on, I think, a bit there. At least a little bit. That was fun, though. We should throw that into the next one we do these.
Random phone calls to strangers and friends.
I could get my girlfriend very, very mad with this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely.
I'll get her. I'll get her.
Hi, Colleen, when you're watching this later. I hope you show up with 50 McNuggets. Do you have any other topics you want to throw out if we're going to skip over TV talk? The only other thing I've been really watching is Orange is the New Black. And, and a wee bit of Fargo, which is an interesting
Just a wee
series.
bit of the Fargo.
And obviously Game of Thrones, but you don't watch it.
Ew.
So,
Game of Thrones.
As much as I'd love to talk about Game of Thrones, I'm not. That's the wrong podcast for it.
Let's talk about how terrible it is.
No. You'd be nice to Game of Thrones. Peter Dinklage is a saint. He's doing good things. Yeah, Orange is the New Black, though. What do you think of that show?
It's been pretty fucking wicked so far.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know how I was going to feel about it when I first started watching it last year during the first season, but I really, really liked it.
I figured women's prison. It can go one of two ways.
Lots of sexy lesbians or lots of scary lesbians?
Well, I guess that's... Okay, so, never mind.
Just kidding.
You just proved my theory debunked. I thought it could be either, enjoyable and enticing or very off-putting. And it was quite off-putting.
It's going to be off-putting. I was joking with the
But the story of it kept me captivated.
I'm joking, of course, about the lesbian content of the show. Of course, they're in there, as they are with every women's prison,
What?
I'm sure.
North American bull dykes?
Yes, North American bull dykes, if you will. The crudeness and the language that these inmates use is just hilarious. Like I believe that the little Chinese girl who works in the old Chinese girl, I should say. No.
I know the one you're talking about. That works in the commissary.
Yeah.
Mm.
She apparently is a lesbian as well, and she's quoted saying her 2 fingers smell like the inside of a tennis ball. And that
gross.
I just lost it with how gross that sentence was. And,
gross.
That's the kind of dialogue you get in Orange is the New Black.
Super gross. I think I missed that.
Oh, she is definitely one of the funniest bit characters. Is that
was
that
awful.
Random Chinese lady who works in the commissary. It's a good show. They handle the ensemble cast very well.
Ensemble.
Mm-hmm. And they also make women's prison look just like a terrible time. Like it would just not be a good time. Because it is mostly a black comedy, but every once in a while they're like, yeah, by the way, this is prison, and bad stuff happens here.
Yep.
Not quite Oz levels, where it's people like drawing pictures with their own shit and like shanking each other and stuff. But
I wish it was more shankings.
There's been limited shankings, if any, I would say. There's Piper smashed the teeth out of a redneck girl, and that's kind of the closest we've got to any real Oz-like violence.
Now she's got new teeth. Yay!
That is one annoying character for sure.
It pays to smoke meth. It pays to smoke meth.
Who's your favorite character on the show besides the main cast? We'll say, or including main cast, whatever.
Probably the what's her name? Suzanne. Crazy Eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She is doing a very good job. I would pick Suzanne, or I'm partial to Red. The old Russian.
The old Russian bear.
Captain Janeway from the USS Enterprise.
Is that her?
Remember. Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, man, it's Captain Janeway from Enterprise.
That's
not
hilarious.
Enterprise, Voyager. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Oh, people aren't going to be mad at you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got my Star Treks wrong. But
turn your phasers to fuck off.
Yeah, Orange is the New Black is a rad show. If I had money to invest in Netflix, I would. That's how much I believe in Netflix right now. I've never invested in anything, but if I was, I'd invest in Netflix. They're good people.
Yes.
Anywho. One more Would You Rather? You want to wrap it up?
I think we can do one more Would You Rather, and then we can wrap it up.
Alright, let's find something really weird then.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Ooh, here we go. This one might be offensive to some, but I don't give a shit. Would you rather wake up in a... Stop it. Would you rather wake up in a bathtub full of ice, missing a kidney, or wake up in a public bathroom with a handful of singles and your pants down?
Well, I mean, you got a handful of singles.
That's at least bus fare home, right?
Yeah. And you can always use it to get a snack and just walk.
Coffee, perhaps. Maybe take the scenic route. Where a kidney is a kidney, you're kind of fucked.
And I'm assuming if it's about the same level of fucked up as when you're getting a kidney taken out, you're not going to remember shit. So, man, I'll take the singles. At least I'm not losing a kidney. I'm gaining money.
Mm-hmm. And you don't know that you were sexually assaulted. It's just implied.
They might have just looked at it.
Yeah, where the kid...
It's marvelous.
I just looked at it for a second to see what it was.
Fry their faces like Indiana Jones.
Exactly. But the bathtub full of ice, missing a kidney, like, you're fucked. You're all kinds of fucked.
Yeah, you're all kinds of fucked. And not to mention, you could die.
You could die. It's likely that.
Although I suppose if you just have a handful of singles, there's a chance you could have, like, AIDS or something.
Mm-hmm.
So then you could die. But you still get to live for a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, just turn those singles into a whole lot more singles, and you could live for a long time. That's an interesting question. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the singles, because at least it's not... I'm not... You know, I'm only having
losing an organ. You're not. I'm
only having my dignity stolen from me. Not
and there you go. That's what it is.
Actual organs.
Your penis is not a limb; it's an organ.
Ah, there you go. So if that was the question, hey, I mean, if you could have extra organs, no, we'll save that one for a different one.
I can't remember where someone said that, but I feel like it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just a penis. It's a penis. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But if you want, would you have two if you could? Is that what you're saying? Is that where we're going with this conversation?
Sure, we can go there. I guess there's no real limits.
All right. So now the new question is, if you could have two penises, would you?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of another.
Would you and why? Even better. You have to fucking justify that's your answer.
Oh, excuse me.
Goes in tight.
Thank you. I'm a man who's been not raised on, but I grew up around the internet, so I know what the internet's like. The two penis thing, that can pay. You can turn that into something. The internet's a weird, wacky place, so. But of course, I'd have to choose no if those are the only two options. I'm trying to think of another organ I could benefit by having two of.
A liver.
Besides, oh yeah, there you go. I was gonna say no, like brain or heart. That doesn't make sense. But two livers, just fucking be able to drink anyone under the table. Oh yeah. What about a second stomach, like a cow or something?
That could be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. But the two dicks thing, you could definitely. There's something out there for you on the internet. I think the internet's a dark, scary place, people, and. The weird stuff thrives, so I think you can get paid. But that's just me. I'm just saying. When in Rome, put your dick on the internet, I guess, is what I'm getting at.
Both of them.
Well, yeah, no one would believe you if it's just the one, right?
Right.
Just another dick on the internet. That's
like, hey, man, I got two dicks. Like, oh, yeah, fucking nice try.
Yeah, right, like, I only see one.
I don't believe you.
You're faking. Fake.
But that's the question. Are they both are they just like hanging over top of each other? You know what I mean? Like,
would you want one somewhere else, like on your head?
Is it kind of like you know what I mean? Like, is it just hanging down like this and this, or are they beside each other, or like what do you got here? Here we go. Is it hanging like beside each other? You could have like instead of in the middle, it's like on each leg.
Oh,
so you can literally do a double seater.
Or put them on each of your fingers. I was gonna say, like, where would you put the other one? Like on your head, like a unicorn, or?
All right, but here's the even better question: Would you want that, or would you want gigantic hands?
Two dicks or gigantic hands?
Like hands that are about, I don't know, let's say the size of.
Like I could.
The average door frame. I mean that large of hands.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd probably go with that.
Clownish hands. Like if you bitch slap somebody, you'd slap them to the next town.
That's where I was going with that. I'm like, that's close enough to a superpower that I'd be okay with it.
Nice. Yeah, I would also like that. Like use the Hulk technique and just clap, fucking shoot wind at people.
Even just to like clap on somebody, like the weight.
Yeah, like a sonic wave.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. One more to end it off. Would you, if you could have a life-size painting of yourself commissioned or a life-size sculpture of yourself commissioned, which would you get?
Sculpture.
I was gonna go with the sculpture, but then I thought about the painting. You could get yourself in any pose you want, and I could be
you
like.
You could with a sculpture too. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. If the sculpture is good enough, because I'd want to be like riding a bear with a top hat on and like an M16 going, something like that. You know, nothing too crazy. But
I'd want to be standing on top of the pile of corpses with severed heads, with one in my hand like this, staring at it, naked.
Bow down before me, puny human.
Yeah, but I'd have to, and I'd be naked.
Yeah.
That's the main part. Maybe a loincloth. Actually, you know what? A loincloth. I'll keep it classy.
Adam and Eve style, just like a single leaf.
I don't want a fucking leaf. This is death and destruction. So we're going to just have it'll be like a burgundy loincloth.
That's like just a cod piece made out of a human skull, perhaps.
Yeah, there we go. Even better, yeah. Like a Shao Kahn mask, but for my cock.
Now we're talking.
Uh-oh.
Did you Did you happen to hear the last thing?
Good.
You just got that high-pitched squeal that you let out there. It's going to be all over the YouTubes.
Did you bring the McNuggets?
Yeah, where's them 50 nuggets?
This is who you were talking to.
Yeah, it's all in there. Your whole thing.
Yeah. Alright, do you want to wrap it?
Let's wrap it. Let's wrap it up like you're dating a slut.
There you go, kids. There's a good message to go out on. This has been the Underachievers Podcast, episode 3, I believe. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to do a lot more of this in the future, I hope. Soon to be on SoundCloud and hopefully iTunes because of SoundCloud with the new feature they got going. You know, fingers crossed we can get that launched in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, my name is Jacoby.
If you got 2 penises, cross them too. It's even better luck.
If you got 2 penises, cross them for us because we need everyone's luck on this one. I don't even know what I'm saying.
That might have sounded weird. I think it sounded like we just told people to go and cross penises with each other.
Well, if it's someone you trust, right? You know,
you don't want streams.
You don't just want to be rubbing your wiener on any old person. That can get out of hand fast. But on that note, I think we're gonna go now. So thanks for watching this. Thank you for watching this ridiculous shit. My name is Jacoby, the Habitual Pixel. Link to all my stuff in the description below. This is Cody, youtube.com/BigNastyFilms. Check him out. He does lots of cool shit. Give him a subscribe. As always, like, comment, interact with us if you like the dumb shit we do. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
That was me talking. Reading Rainbow.